Friends, we did it. From across the world and from just down the street, in 23 states and at least 10 countries, we've gathered to participate in an experiment of learning and gotten a crash course in empathy, interreligious dialogue, and ecological belonging. And so I thank you. Let me start by expressing my gratitude to each of our 20 presenters and the wisdom you've shared. To each of our attendees, the posture of learning you brought to this online space we've tried to cultivate has made this a special day, and I thank each of you. To each of our committee members, Meghna, Jenna, Unyoung, Claire, and Katie, for each detail you helped put in place, for your creativity and persistence, and every late night email that you answered, I thank you. To John Grimm and Mary Evelyn Tucker, Jeannie Peloso and Will Walker, your support behind the scenes made today possible. And lastly, those who have financially supported this project, Yale Environmental Humanities, the Yale Forum on Religion and Ecology, and Yale Divinity School. We're grateful for your belief in the power of this work. Recently, I was reading that only 2 countries in the world are currently on track to meet the goals set forth at the 2016 Paris Agreement. I read that the agreement in its current form and implementation, as many of us likely know, has been inadequate at best. Not only a sadness, but an existential dread washed over me. There are moments I'm certain many of you have had, that can feel crippling in doing this work. It momentarily takes the air out of your chest and rips the will to carry on. And this work that we did here today, the hard work of clearing our eyes to see the truths of our religious and ecological belonging, that is the work of finding our way back from the dark places. I was asked recently, what do you love about being alive on Earth? What do I love about being alive on Earth? And I ask each of you, what do you love about being alive on Earth? I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to ask yourself what you love about being alive on Earth. Think about the places and the people. Think about the ecosystems and the landscapes. And I want you to hold those in your heart. As you open your eyes, still thinking of the places you call home, I implore you this Friday afternoon to not lose hope, because there's still so much worth cultivating, protecting, and loving. Lastly, as you consider what you love and how you live, I implore you to remember who you are. And with that in mind, if you'll briefly indulge me. As the story goes in the Hebrew Bible, humankind was made in God's image. The Hebrew word for humankind, or what some translate as man, Adam, is where we get the English word Adam from. It's believed that this word, Adam, is derived from the Hebrew noun Adamah, the Hebrew word for ground or earth or soil. Thus, human beings, you and I, are Adam from the Adamah. In the Hebrew, human beings are quite literally soil people. Now, whether you adhere to an Abrahamic faith or not, each of us are crafted and seasoned by the soils of our place. So as you depart today, and consider the lessons learned. Don't let it escape you that you are a product of your place, and that is your gift to us all. Thank you. At this time, you are free to depart, to go and enjoy the rest of your Friday and this weekend. For those who wish to stay for an informal happy hour, or who have questions or are looking forward to further questions or conversations, you can feel free to stay on the Zoom link. You can grab a drink and or a snack. But otherwise, we thank you for joining us.